Hey, do you know what time it is? It is your Windsor-Essex County weekly real estate market update. In this video, I'm going to share with you the real stats so far for the month of August in Windsor-Essex County. Make sure you stick around to the end to find out what to expect if you're thinking about buying or selling a home or condo in Windsor-Essex County, and real life stories that I see in our market with me and my clients without giving away all their personal information. You would want to watch this. It might save you some time and money down the road. And oh, by the way, if you're considering moving to or within Windsor-Essex County, whether it's buying, selling, or relocating, please feel free to reach out to us. Every month we'll help many families just like you make the right informed decision. Below you'll find our contact information. I'm so excited to help you and your family make your move as smooth as possible and stress-free to or within Windsor-Essex County. Alright, let's get into the video. Here are the numbers so far in August. We had 528 families choose to put their home on the MLS for sale. During that time frame, we had 197 families who made that move, meaning that they find the home that they were looking for and the offer was accepted. The average sale price is just over $575,000 and the median sale price is just over $522,000. Now, the median sale price is the most important part of the market. This is where the regular families and most of the families are finding a price and buying and selling a home in this price range. This is the true heartbeat of our market. 58 homes became expired listings and 246 homes were canceled, taken off the market. The average time to sell a home is 46 days. Now with the homes that were canceled and expired, a couple of things that happens in this scenario. These homes normally come back at the price they were listed at. Hopefully the families are hoping that they will get the price that they want, or sometime they made an adjustment. The market is telling them that your home is not worth what you think it's worth into this data and what's happening in the current market. So they will either adjust the price accordingly at what's happening right now in the market, meaning that homes are similar to their home on their street or in the area, that what they're selling for, they will adjust according to that price. Now, price is just part of the equation. We have the condition of your home, the location of your home, how motivated you are to sell, and how much families find your home very desirable. So those are factors that determine if your home set long on the market or if it sells pretty quickly. At the same time, you have to be realistic and you have to be patient with expectations. But data is very important, as well as being realistic and patient. Now, if you're finding value in this video, give us a like. It means a lot to us. And if it's your first time visiting our channel, hit that subscribe button. Every week I make a video going over all the details that help families just like you. And if you find this helpful, share it with someone that you know that may want to see what's happening in the current market. Here is the condo data. We had 49 condos were listed on MLS as compared to 12 condos that were sold in the same time frame. The average sale price is just over $390,000 and the median sale price is just over $325,000. We had 5 expired listings, 26 cancel listings, and the average time to sell a condo right now is 51 days. And basically the same thing happened as well when it comes to the condos and residential properties. They're either relisted at the price that the family is hoping that will get, or they make an adjustment either downwards to price drop, or they relisted the home and the condos at a higher price. If they had an offer date at a low price, they didn't get the number that they want on terms that they want, they would adjust the price higher accordingly. So that's what's happening in our market. That's what to expect. And as promised, here are some of the stories I'm going to share with you in these videos coming up. There's 3 videos, I believe, 3 different scenarios. All right, hope you enjoy it. Now, if you're a family looking to buy a home, here's what I've seen so far in the month of August. So I've shown a couple of homes to a potential family I'm working with, and this home is in a great East Windsor location, and had a bit of a showing. They had an offer date. Offer date came, no offers. It's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, nicely renovated, great East Riverside location, listed at just about a $500,000 price point, and home in the area is selling around $525,000, $550,000-ish. So it's a great opportunity for you if you're a buyer. So in this scenario, we had the agent reach out to us and say, hey, my clients are very motivated to sell, and if your buyer is interested, put something in writing. Twice he did that. My family I'm working with right now is going through a situation where he can't put an offer in until he has some kind of finality in his life. But it's a perfect opportunity for the right buyer out there. So August typically is slower. A lot of families go away on vacation. September is when school starts, and they just want to go and enjoy the time with their families and children. The last thing on their mind is buying and selling real estate right now. So if you're a buyer, in my opinion, based upon my personal experience, a good month to have less competition, and you may be able to find a home that you like and buy it with the terms that everyone might be happy with. But it all depends on your situation. That's what I'm finding right now. There are opportunities out there. Sellers are motivated to sell, and if you find this scenario and you're in the market right now, there's a great opportunity for you to get the home that you want with the terms that you want at the price that you want. So that's what I'm seeing on personal experiences. After September, everybody comes back. They're back into their regular life, and September, October, November are normally busier, so you're gonna see competition pick back up around that point in time, personally, because a lot of people want to move before Christmas. They want to get into their home before Christmas so they can settle in and have families, parties, get together. Nobody wants to move in the winter. Nobody wants to move during the holidays. But there are some families who will have to move because of personal situations that are very happening in their lives right now. Separation, divorce, financial issues, mourning, things like that. Yeah, and December normally is a good time to find a great deal. During the winter, I found some great deals for my buyers because not a lot of people is in the market during the winter time. Only serious buyers and sellers are having their home on the market for sale, and buyers who are in the market to buy. And this is my personal experiences. Some agents may beg to differ. All of what I'm telling you based upon my personal experiences with the families I'm working with and with the data that I know for the years. So I just want to talk to you about a couple of appointments I had this week with some of the families I'm working with. And what I see is there's two scenarios. I will not go into any personal information, but if you're going through a separation or divorce, I would highly recommend that you seek legal advice first before you think about buying another property or selling your home. Because if you don't have anything in a separation agreement or your divorce is final and you don't have all the particulars in place regarding who gets what, if the house were to sell, if you were to buy a home, what happens, then it could become more challenging and more things to deal with for you and your family. So I would highly recommend that you talk to your lawyer, get everything in writing, and once all party is on the same page, you could deal with it in a very peaceful manner and say, hey, let's get together and let's try to hash this out and take it to a lawyer if it doesn't work with paralegal, where you can't come to an agreement, and then you go get your own legal advice. But try to be amicable, try to be peaceful, because it'll save you a lot of grief in the long run. This is from my personal opinion, based upon what I've seen personally with families that are going through this and what happened to me in the past. I think there's a lot of emotions involved, but ultimately it comes down to a written legal agreement. So get that done first, and then obviously you'll call your agent and talk to your agent about what's the next step is. But when you reach with an agent, be very transparent and talk to them about what's happening. I know there's a lot of emotions involved, and you don't want to share personal information, but the more transparent you are and the more upfront you are with the whole situation, it'll make your life a lot easier, especially with the agent as well, so there's nothing that comes back after you buy a home and or sell your home, and then you have to face all the legal consequences in terms of finances and money issues and challenges and whatnot. So that's my food for thought for as a buyer seller that's going through this type of situation. So I've been ghosted this week here's what happened. Met a potential family who were looking to buy a home back in around April, May at my open house. So I stayed in touch with her, follow up with her, show her several homes. And the last time I reached out to her, she was sick. So I just want to make sure she was okay. And I sent her a couple of homes. And she said, yeah, it's a little bit pricey. So they saw a home in Lakeshore, built in late 90s, listed for like $530. Great opportunity. The home need a little bit of work, maybe some TLC, paint, touch-ups and whatnot. Some potential family reach out to me and tell me they saw the house in an open house and they like it. So I reached out to the agent that night immediately, and the house already had an offer on it. So the house sold for the list price for around $30,000, which in my opinion was a great opportunity deal for whoever bought that home. She double-ended it, meaning that she represented both the buyer and seller in the transaction. So that was great for her, great for the buyer and the seller. So I told my client, she's like, wow, we missed out. I said, well, if you see a home that you like, and this is not just for her, for everybody else, just send me a message right away, and that way we could go see it together, or I could do my research and let you know my thoughts. So she said, okay. So being proactive as I am, I'm there checking the MLS. I saw a home in the same area, came up for like $500,000. And the picture looks great. I did my research. I said to her, you know what, I'll go preview it for you. And once I do my homework, I'll send you a report of what I saw, because of her schedule, she couldn't see it. She lives in Windsor. So I said, hey, here's a report. Let me know there's an offer coming in. If you're interested, let me know. She said, okay. I got her email, I sent her a report. I spent a couple hours doing it. Then crickets. So I call her, she sent me the voicemail. I think that was my cue, like, you know what, no text, no email, just leave me alone. So I did. I didn't bother reaching out to her. But the thing is, these are the stuff that you, the public, don't see behind the scene, that we go and we show homes and we meet families, we try to help families, and we get ghosted. And these are often not, but these things happen. But if you're one of those family who does that, I mean, I try to switch it to wrong. You're the agent, or you're working all these hours, all this time, and you don't get paid. How do you feel? At least have the courtesy and respect for the agents. Like, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, we're not interested, or we're not ready yet, or you know what, we saw the home with another agent, something to that effect. At least, let that agent know what's happening. They're a human being just like you are. Our goal is not to hang you to make a sale. Our goal is to give you value, build connection, build trust. And if you find there's enough value and connection and trust to let us help you doing one of the most largest financial, emotional transaction of your life, then great. If not, just be honest. And that's my personal 2 cents. I wanted to share with the public, you, and let you know that our job is not easy. We only get paid when the home is closed and when the check cleared the bank. All right, I hope you find this very useful. Maybe you could have some empathy and sympathy for agents and people who are in sales. And we have empathy and sympathy for you guys, because we know it's a big transaction for you, financially, emotionally, and very stressful. We want to make sure it's the right thing for you. I will never pressure anybody. I've never pressured anybody, and I always advise them from my heart what I would do in my situation if I were them. And case in point, I met someone who's going through a tough time in life personally, like in a relationship. They wanted to sell their home. I go there, home is not ready. I said, you know what, do you have any separation paper in place? She's like, no. She said, I was promised X amount. I said, well, if you're getting that, that's great. I will take it and run, because the home needed a lot of work, significant work. It was bad. I mean, bad. One of the worst home I see in one of the best neighborhood. And I said, but words mean nothing until you have it in writing. So get your lawyer to draft everything up, get that check in your hand, and then you move out. That's just my honest opinion, based upon the conversation we had. And I always said, if you can fix your relationship, fix it for the sake of your kids. But if there's so much damage done and you want out at all costs, then hey, I can't help you with that. But my goal is always to try to be the voice of reasoning, the voice of honesty, the voice of empathy and sympathy, to guide you through this whole process to make it as much as easier as possible for you and your family. And as always, I do hope you're finding value in this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think for our local real estate market. And oh, don't forget to watch my other video coming up right there. And if you'd like for us to help you in any way, please contact us or leave a comment on the video. Take care, stay safe, have a great day, have a great week, great month, and see you soon. Bye now.